TJ, getting to get the rematch with Renan Barao in Montreal. What was your reaction when that ended up being the opponent that you were matched up with?
When Cruz pulled out due to injury, I knew it was probably going to Barao. You know, he won a fight. You know, decent guy. Looked good. Finished the fight. So I figured he'd be the next guy that I'd need to fight. And I'm kind of glad. I just want to put him behind me. You know, be the third camp I trained for him, so it'd be nice to fight him and put him away and not have to worry about him for a while.
Do you get the sense that he and his camp feel like the first time was kind of a fluke, or he doesn't respect what you did in that fight? Is there any sense of that at all?
Oh, hopefully they think that, because it's going to happen again, man. I mean, maybe not. I'm not going to try to repeat my performance, but I'm definitely going to go out on the April 25th and beat Barao.
Dominick Cruz has a long-standing rivalry with Team Alpha Male, but what were your feelings when you heard that he had that another knee injury? He's been out for so long. He had an inspirational comeback against Mizugaki and was ready to fight. What was going through your head?
Super unfortunate, you know, especially, I mean, he's gone out on top due to injury, and now he's, you know, been out for 3 years and gets injured again. It's just, it's tough, man. It's tough to see, and it sucks to wish that on anybody.
Dwayne Ludwig's had his official opening for his gym here in Colorado, I've heard. How much of a part have you played in that process, and how much have you been able to work with him in the last few months?
I've been out a couple weeks now. I came out for Dwayne's grand opening here in Westminster, and just came out for this entire week as well for the fights, to watch some fights and to just be here to train. And I plan on probably spending half my camp out here, training back and forth from Sacramento into Colorado, get some altitude training, and work with my coach.
As a UFC champion, you've got to have a vested interest in the promotion's drug testing program. You've got to be kind of keeping an eye on who's testing positive, who's clean. What are your thoughts on how things have been going on lately with Hector Lombard, Anderson Silva, all the positive results that have been going on in the UFC? Yeah,
it's crazy, man. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate for the sport, unfortunate for the fans, unfortunate for us, you know. Everyone else is not. It's just a crazy time. I feel like every big sport goes through it. It's a crazy time, and you know, hopefully people are learning from their mistakes.
What are you willing to do? Are you willing to do random, out of competition testing all year round, blood and urine? Are there certain stipulations you'd like to see? What are you willing to do?
Whatever they've started to do now, I mean, that's kind of the way it's been for me all throughout my wrestling career as well. In college, it's always been random, whenever, you know, so I've just been used to it. It's competing in my eyes. So, you know, just be honest, be clean, and you don't have to worry about it. But, yeah, I mean, I'm up for whatever they want to do.
There was a rumor that when Rafael Assunção pulled out his matchup with Urijah Faber, that Urijah was offered several different opponents, including Frankie Edgar, Thomas Almeida, and yourself. Was that true? Did they try to put that fight together as one of the fights on the table?
I'm not 100% sure. I mean, that's definitely something in interest for them. You know, it's going to draw a lot of attention for a fight. Me and Faber don't want to do it. You know, I mean, I think that's why you're seeing this fight with him and Frankie Edgar. You know, it's a big name fight, keeps him in the game, it keeps his name relevant, and he's. No, they've both been legends in the sport, so it's nice to see this fight actually happen. I think people wanted to see it for a while, and you know, like I said, you're right, keep his name building. So it's good. It's good for him, and it's good for our team.
Give us a timetable of when you're going to really get things rolling, how your camp is going to look heading into this rematch with Barao.
I mean, as long as I'm healthy, I'm training. You know, I'm not training like I'm in camp, but I'm getting better. And like I said, I've been out here for this whole week with Dwayne, working on technique and watching tape and studying and just getting better for any fighter, not only for Barao, but, you know, really picking him apart again. So camp will probably start winding up here in the next week, 2 weeks, you know, a lot harder. But I'm always in shape. I'm always ready to fight.
And if and when he gets healthy, is Dominick Cruz someone that you do want to fight down the road in the future? Is that on your bucket list?
Absolutely. You know, he was the champion when I first even thought about fighting. He was the one that was I was gunning for because I wanted to be a world champ as soon as I decided to get in the sport. And so it'd be something cool for me to be able to do, to fight a guy that was, you know, a reason why I wanted to get the world title. And I hope he comes back. I hope he looks good when he does, and look forward to hopefully fighting him.
You said that you didn't really want to repeat your performance against Barao. Even though it was such a phenomenal performance, what do you feel that you need to do differently for you personally, because it was pretty much almost flawless?
It wasn't the fact that not that I'm not trying to repeat it. I'm just not gonna. Or it's not that I'm expecting to. You know, I'm not gonna look forward to the exact same performance. I'm gonna go out and win any fight just like I try to do any other time. You know, I can't try to live up to the hype of that first fight. You know, because that's a little bit too much pressure to be that perfect always. You know, so just go out there and I'm gonna bring it to him, and I'm thinking putting him away faster.
What do you expect from him? Do you think he's going to change his approach to you based on how that went?
I'm sure he's going to change something up. You know, that's what me and Dwayne, we sit down and look at. You know, we look at what I did good in that fight and what he needs to change to. If I was going to fight myself, is pretty much what I'm looking at. You know, and picking myself apart and expecting what he's going to do, and being ready for that as well. You know, but ultimately from his last performance as well, I don't think he's made any improvements.
Yeah. How involved do you think you'll be with Urijah's prep for Frankie?
Oh, a lot. I mean, I'll be getting ready for my title fight. He's a little bit less than a month after me, so you know he'll be involved in my camp, and then also have to stay in shape after the fight and getting back in the gym. That's the way our team rolls. We're always there to help each other, and I think that's the reason why we've made the strides we have.
Nice.
I think Demetrius Johnson said he would do a fight with you for $2 million.
Yeah.
Is that how much money you'd want to have to do that fight, or would you be willing to take a little less?
$2 million, I'm fighting anybody. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So I mean, that's just a funny statement.
Would $2 million get you in there with Urijah?
It's tough, but
getting
most likely
close.
we'll probably have a smile on our face, both of us, while fighting, if that's the case.
Thanks, man.
Yep.